Some money here. Got one customer in here. So go through. Let's see where we're at. Got my trusty bucket here. We're also filming a long format videos. If you're on here, let me know where you're checking in from. Happy to have anybody on here, everybody on here. So, want to kind of double dip, do 2 videos at once. Not that I'm that talented. Hey, Guy and Shane and KK and the actual boy and Morgan channel. Oh wow, I got a lot of people on here. So do me a favor while I temporarily have your attention. Make sure you like the video because that'll help the metrics and it'll send out to more people. I found out that 95% of the people that watch my videos don't get the notification from Mr. YouTube. Well, Mr. YouTube. Did I say Mr. MooTube? I'm thinking of my kids too much. If you want to come down here to Laundromat, Craig Lucas, I'll give you some money. So, now, I'm not saying it'll be a lot of money, but if you want to come down here to Laundromat, I'll give you some. I've been giving the customers that are down here today quarters. So, hi, caller guys. So, thanks for coming on the live stream. We're going to see how the dryers did. I did have to raise the prices a little bit the other day. I was told I was in 2008 prices, so we raised them just a little bit. What am I doing in the lives? I am making, collecting money. So, I am in Central Ohio. Let me know where you guys are checking in from. I'm always interested in hearing where everybody's checking in from. We'll go through and do a full money collection. I was kind of intending to come in here and time myself on how long it takes for me to clean the laundromat, but we're at a point now. I was on calls for the last hour and a half. I had to go do some calls with the roofing company. So Manchester, UK, very cool. Colorado, Missouri, Florida, cool. Howdy, howdy. Thanks for coming to Laundromat. I'm trying that. The air conditioner for better and worse is putting in overtime, so hopefully. Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. This quality is spotty. Let's make sure I'm on Wi-Fi. I am on Wi-Fi. British Columbia, Paris, Texas. Cool. So I am filming another video with the X360. So. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'll pause the other live stream running. Howdy, sir.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good. How you doing?
All right. Long time no see.
It's been a while.
I stayed across the street.
Oh, you moved, didn't you?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. So what are you doing Chillicothe?
Came back for 7 days.
Oh.
Visit boat, family.
Cool.
Yeah.
How's Puerto Rico?
Do I gotta tell you? You already.
I was hoping you were going to say miserable. I've been to Puerto Rico once. It's great.
I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's cool to hear that you moved out of the, well, not out of the country, but you moved to an island.
80 degrees every day. I can count on that.
80 degrees. Oh, my goodness.
With a breeze off the ocean.
I had some friends in Circleville that moved to the Dominican Republic.
Okay.
I know they've been enjoying it down there.
Yeah, I love it, man. Only like 7 minutes from the ocean.
Oh, my goodness. So you're on the beach all the time?
Well, whenever I want to.
Whenever you want to, okay. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad to, and out of all the things you could have done in Chillicothe, you came back and visited me.
Yeah,
so I appreciate that.
First one on the list.
I'm sure I was that high. Let's go down to Brandon's Laundromat and see.
Right.
So, well, that's cool. I'm glad that you're having fun, and the fact I'll get to see you once in a great while.
Yeah,
so
I'll see you next time this year.
Okay. Just around the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
I just came back to see family. I ain't seen them in a minute.
Okay. When did you move to Puerto Rico?
I left since December the 1st.
December the 1st. Okay. I knew it hadn't been too long since you the house had sold.
Almost 8 months.
Okay.
But I'm only, I live in Carolina. That's where the airport is.
Oh, okay.
And if you ever heard, well, Isla is like one of the nicest beaches that you can ever go to in the world.
Okay.
I'm 7 minutes from there. I'm 15 minutes from San Juan.
Oh, man.
I'm 20 minutes from El Utah, Rainforest.
Okay.
I'm 35 minutes from Calabria.
Okay. No, I've only been to San Juan. That's where we were.
Like scuba dive, you can see to the bottom.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, that's awesome.
Man,
okay. I know the flights from Columbus to Puerto Rico are not very expensive.
No, I came the city route. I went from San Juan to Chicago to here.
Okay.
It cost me $366.
Okay. Well, that's not bad.
But I like to come through Florida.
Okay.
Like going like from Florida, Miami, Orlando.
Okay.
It's a 2.5-hour flight.
Okay, yeah.
For about the same price. But
Okay.
I got direct flight from Orlando to Puerto Rico
Nice.
because of the Puerto Rican population in Orlando.
Orlando, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, man.
That's too cool. Awesome.
What can I say?
Oh, I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you got to come here and tell me the good news and show off, so.
When I first landed, my first word was like, damn.
There's no beaches anywhere around here.
It's such a different vibe, man.
I'm sure.
I got palm trees in my yard, banana trees.
My friends that are in the Dominican Republic, they said because we keep asking, when are you coming back to Ohio? They're like, we don't think we are.
Right.
And they're about as white as I am. I'm like, you really? Like, you enjoy it that much? He said, we come back to Ohio, everybody's so busy. No one has time for anything.
It's very much like this.
Yeah.
No crime, hardly.
Yep.
All the people. But Dominican, they got issues. Like Haiti, Dominican,
Yes.
Jamaica. I never want to live there. They got political and crime.
Yeah, they don't have too much crime where they're at. They're on the north coast and not the southern coast. And his statement to me was, the crime is, he has said it's a lot better there than it is in Circleville. But it's been one of those situations. And, he said to me, he's like, when was the last time you just walked up and down your street and visited your neighbors? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, that's what we do every night, every other night. We're just walking through the community, stopping at people's houses. Yes.
They depend on the United States, basically.
Yeah.
So, like, they got a law. If any American gets hurt over there, automatic death penalty.
Yeah.
If you get robbed or something, they don't play that.
Yes. That's what I've heard in the Dominican Republic, as well as I've had some friends in the Bahamas too.
Yeah.
But they don't play around with it at
I don't
all.
want to live in the Bahamas either.
The Bahamas did not sound great to me. The Dominican Republic I like.
See,
I could see myself staying down there for a
Bahamas
while.
is like being in Miami. Hey, but take care, bro.
You too. It was great seeing you, man.
Okay, God bless you.
He does. You too. I'll give you some quarters too. Thanks for coming.
Free?
Yeah. Just for, you're going to spend some money sometime,
Thank
right?
you so much.
Thanks for coming to my laundromat. I appreciate your business. Oh, believe me, the number of people that wash their clothes in the bathtub and then they come down here to dry is incredible.
Yeah.
So I know for a fact not everybody needs me. I'm just glad I'm wanted. So
You are wanted for
yeah,
sure, bro.
well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, Jake. Cool. Hey, hi guys. Hi, Professor Joy. Happy bag collecting today. Yep. Want to see how we do today. Quality's back. Okay. So it was the blue screen to death. So yeah, we had on the last stream some silver coins. So I am excited to see this. This is our washer income from late Friday. So this is a little bit of Friday, Saturday, all day Sunday, and the hours so far on Sunday, or hours so far on Monday. So years watching Grow Man. Thank you so much. A few months ago, did you post this song on Discord or did you email it to me? Because every so often I have people send me music. Major motivation. Well, very cool. I'm glad that you feel motivated by my content. So, vending machines in UK, very cool. Yeah, there's some really great, really cool AI-enabled vending machines coming up here soon. I'd like to do some videos on them. I've got one of my subscribers down in Cincinnati, and I'm trying to buy him a vending machine so he can start his own vending business once in a while. I'm trying to get to that point where I just, it's less about me and more about me helping other people in their businesses directly by going in and funding them. Working on that in the background. I've been very busy with my roofing company. Hey, Dolores. My roofing company's doing great. I posted about giving anybody $5,000 if they could help me find a roofing foreman. And it is starting to really gain traction in the sense that I'm not just going to get one roofing foreman. I might be able to get 2 or 3. So very good. Well, I'm glad to hear that you got a vending machine. I hope you get a great placement. Everything does well. So this is just the washer income. We haven't done the dryers yet. So we'll go through. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love Cincinnati. I'm down in Cincinnati probably every other month at this point. So what we're going to do real quick, I want you guys to give me guesses. Let me know how much you think our washer income, not washer dryers, just washer income. We're going to go through washer count, dryer count today. We're going to do vending machine count, and then we're going to do a bill count because I've got to get into my bill machine because it's messed up. So 1,500, very cool. Do you move heavy equipment like vending machines, other machines? If I had to move them, I would go out and get some of the specialized equipment. Harbor Freight sells some really good equipment dollies. There's some that has nice jacks on it. So we're gonna go through, do this. Make sure you check out the Discord. I'll post a link later. It's should be discord.gg/investmentjoy. Otherwise, we'll post a link in a little bit. Maybe Eduardo can post a link here. Yeah, Sean, maybe he can post a link. Otherwise, check out investmentjoy.com. It's got a permalink on there too. So we're gonna go through and see where we're at. Wow, 1,078 quarters. Very cool. We still have more, but I'm going to go get my Insta360 real quick. I forgot. I am streaming to YouTube right now, but I'm also recording on my camera over here with the intention that I can get some both YouTube videos and TikToks off of the same thing. So as I stream, I can also do shorts and long format videos. I want to try and get to the point that we're doing all the videos at the same time. So any 64 quarters, we had one, I think it was a 64 last live collection. If you watch my content, my longer format content, you'll find out I get maybe 20 a year in silver. You're in Goshen? Cool. I've been to Goshen, Ohio. My brother was ordained as a minister at a church in Milford, and then we went to Goshen afterwards. Yeah, I'm not sure about the quality. So, living. Yeah, there's some financing companies and leasing companies that are out there. Let me know if the quality stays bad. Man, is everybody from Cincinnati on here? My brother his name's Ben. He runs Ben's Junk and Appliances. I don't know that he talks on his channel, but he was a licensed minister. So, all right, let's go. Do we want to do any guesses? It's more than 5. I'm hoping the 360 camera catches this. Anybody want to do a guess? This is washer income alone, or washer revenue alone. Once again, my expenses are $750 a month for the mortgage because I own the place. I don't rent it. $1,650 a month in equipment. Around $1,600 to clean the place. $200 in insurance. Maybe $70 a month in taxes. $350 in water. $350 in electric. Gas is finally coming down about $400 a month. So we are at 2,845 quarters. If you guys want to let me know what the total is in the comments. Oh wait, I forgot. I specifically brought something to help me, guys. Sorry. I brought this. Is it 601? I commandeered my old S20 off my son. So 2845 times 0.25. 711.25. Very good. Fire Rage got it first. Awesome. Am I going to sell the laundromat? I'm willing to for the right price, but my last offer fell through. I had somebody that said they could purchase it full for cash. The offer was $275,000, and then it turned into a, hey, let's land contract the laundromat. Then it was a, it started off in a full price offer, and then they said, well, we'll get a mortgage for it. And then it turned into, well, seller finances. So it was cash offer, then I need to get a mortgage for it. Then it was a, hey, why don't you just land contract it for me? Your laundromat's terrible, Mr. Brandon. So at this point, I think what I'm going to do, we got 3 separate customers running laundry here. How's it going? Then it turned into, hey, seller finances for me. So maybe they would have a different perspective on it, but that was my thing. So at this point, if I would do a, let's do the number real quick. Did I set my phone? Where did I set the phone? Here. Let me show you this. So I could sell it, and I would make, I need to redo my thumbprint. I'll show you. I'm glad I brought the other phone. So I could do a cash out refinance. Oh dear. So I need to be able to do these numbers, and I can't do them in my head. How's it going?
Good.
Cool.
I seen one of your lives, so I just came over here.
Oh, you saw the live where you wanting money?
Hmm?
Where you want quarters?
Let me look now. I was just seeing it last night.
Oh, you just saw my live? Well, I said that if anybody showed up from the live, I'd give them some quarters. So did you want some live? I can't put you in the video because under Ohio Revised Code, your parents have to sign a consent form for you to be on the live, but I can give you quarters nevertheless. So the mortgage payment on $275 would be $2,132 a month in debt service. My debt service right now is about $2,500 a month, so I would actually go down on debt service while keeping it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Is that 4 times net average? My NOI last year was around 50 grand, probably 50, 55 grand, which should be more, but it also includes the real estate. So this is just one dryer here. All right. Well, thanks for coming from the laundromat. You are welcome to stick around here for the live. It's just one of those things where, what's your name?
Jaden.
Jaden, okay. Well, I'm happy you're here, Jaden. I can give you a name shout out on the live, but I can't put you in the video unless your mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, uncle, whoever's in charge of you, they have to sign a consent form.
Probably like a paper I can probably give them to sign.
Well, yes, it is, but I don't have that paper on me right now. Yeah, so.
If you ever come back, and I'll probably if
Here.
I see your live.
I tell you what, I will do my absolute best to make sure I have that consent form for me. Because Ohio says it is illegal to make money off a kid appearing in a video unless their parents let them in the video. It's a really weird thing. And if someone gives me a super chat and you showed up in the video, they could get me in big, big trouble. So that's the reason for it. I can let my kids in the videos because I'm the parent. But unfortunately, if you're under, I think it's 16 in Ohio, you can't be on video without a parental consent. So sorry about that. But yeah, if you want to go buy a pop or a drink with the quarters they gave you, feel free to. Yep. Jaden showed up in person. People want 6 to 9 of net. It's discouraging. Yeah, so that's because you're not making direct proposals, Eric, to the right people. What will happen is they'll get in touch with a business broker, and that business broker will, they'll lie to them and say that they're making all this money, and then they'll probably pitch it to somebody who doesn't know better as, you know, foolproof retirement. Because I've had so many people behind the scenes send me messages and say, oh, this business broker told me that I could retire on my laundromat, so I paid 10x of net, which is absolutely insane. Because it's not going to be 10x of net. It'll be 10x of net for an experienced operator. A new operator will be 20 times net. It'll be a 5% rate of return while you're working a part-time job. So you end up just paying a lot of money for your job. So this is pretty good. Once again, we went from $8 or 8 minutes per 25 cents to 6 minutes per 25 cents. So. Well, thank you, Leon. So that's just, it is what it is.
Rounding machine, it needs like fixed. Like if you put your change in, it like.
Did it not give you your thing?
Like yeah, it just does.
Okay.
Once you put the change
What did you want out of there?
Oh no, I didn't. I like tried. I'm not like getting anything.
Oh.
Before I tried it took my change.
It took your change. Well, what did you want last time and it didn't give you? Takis. Okay. We don't have Takis in the machine right now. Is there anything else that you would like out of the machine? Because I'll just give it to you.
Probably
Cheetos? Okay. Yeah, we had a problem for a little bit where the machine was not being loaded correctly, and it caused some of the snacks to not fall out right. So I apologize for that. I'll give you some Cheetos in the meantime. Yeah. See, it's really a trick, Alan, because the deal is I gave the kid that showed up, I gave him, you know, like $3 in quarters, but if he rebuys my drinks and my snacks, I make half of it back. That is called a big brain move. Don't you just love it when a guy you watch on YouTube just brags about himself and has a massive ego? I'm sure you love it. Just love it, love it. All right, cool. There you go. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you're ever here like with your mom or dad or grandma, grandpa or whatever, and there's a problem with a piece of equipment, our phone number's on the signs here. So they'll get you a refund or whatever. All right?
see my mom get a speaker like phone numbers and she can like say.
Okay, yeah, it goes to my office.
Because I already have your number on my messages thing.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, well, cool. All right, well, I'm going to go and continue this stuff that I'm doing and fix the machine that's over there broken, so. Are you doing good today when you join? It's going very well, Eric. We just improved bonding capacity, so the amount of work that we can take on for my roofing company. We just got the approval for bonding and insurance and all that stuff. We are going to be able to do $8 million worth of roofing work at one time. So I am thrilled about that. Like, you guys don't understand how excited I am about that. That'll be nearly triple in terms of capacity for the roofing company. So, yeah, I do have an arcade machine here. We need to redo it. We've had, unfortunately, problems with some of the homeless individuals who have come in at night. And the machine plays, like the Donkey Kong theme, well, the original Mario theme song and stuff, and it's really loud. Hey, I got 155 people on here. So cool. Do me a favor, like the content, click the like video because it'll send out to more subscribers, and do me a favor and share the video with your friends. And if there's any business, money, finance related questions that I can answer for you on the stream, laundromats, car washes, roofing, commercial company acquisition, how to get government money to start a business, anything like that, I'd be more than happy to answer it. Machine, you forgot one. That's too cool, Vern. I'm so happy to hear that. Got a tax guy. I've got great tax guys now. Awesome tax guys. Let me know how much you think we did. This is dryers, less what I gave away because I've already given away like 10 bucks. Dryers since Friday. And this will probably be the best one we've done. So post your comments, your estimates of what we did on dryers, and we'll start. How do I use other people's money to secure a laundromat? Join your local real estate investor association. Go get some friends there. Pitch them the idea on starting a laundromat with their money. Call equipment distributors to get financing because they will finance 90 to 95% of the cost to start a laundromat. So then you go out, fundraise 5 to 10%, and then use that money to start the laundromat from, so you're at 100% leverage because that's what I did here. Okay. All right. 9:05. So we're at 226.25 in, let's say, 3 full days. So we're at $75 a day for the dryers. Those dryers cost $8,500 a piece. I've got 6 of them. So they were $51,000. No, they weren't. They were $6,500. But they're $8,500 now. They're cheaper. They were cheaper when I bought them. Times 6, so $39,000. Let's look at what my debt service is on this. $39,000. I got a 7-year loan. These are the kinds of calculations you should know. So my payment on my dryers is $600 per month, and that's what they cost to own. So we're gonna go in here to my calculator. Man, I should have had this phone a long time ago. So $75 a day times 30 days a month. $2,265, $2,250 minus $588. And once again, my gas bill is approximately $400 a month. Gas prices have gone down in the state of Ohio. So I will actually make $1,262 this month just off the dryers. So something to think. Coin pusher down had issue with the gaming commission? Yes. It is the stupidity and the silliness of social media. And here's the story about it, guys. Here is the story, because it's Roman, the clickbaity title for a video would be Roman Atwood, got me in trouble with the state of Ohio. The reality is it wasn't him, it was his subscribers. For some reason, they think that I gave Roman Atwood the Pinnacle claw machine, that I gave it to him so that the Gaming Commission would shut down his laundromat. I gave it to him so I could be in one of his YouTube videos because he gets 350,000 views per video. And it was just paid advertising. That's the intention of it. But these people, once he got a letter from the State Gaming Commission, they assumed that it was some sort of like Trojan horse to destroy his business. Well, they came to my videos and sent them to the Gaming Commission. So is it Roman's fault? Absolutely not. Is it his subscribers' fault? Absolutely. Is it a total big misunderstanding? Yes, it is. It's just the silliness of social media. Hey, Veer's Adventures. I hate it when it does this. I move the machine and it spits out quarters. So we're gonna go through. Here's my, let me put this in first. So getting a business loan or line of credit would make sense. It could. You can get a business loan though from a washer and dryer manufacturer. All right, how many dropped out? Did we just get one? Maybe just one. All right. Did I put my 360 camera up there, or have I lost my 360? Yeah, so that's the story about the Gaming Commission deal. There's a big target on my back because I post content on social media. That's just what it is. That's the reality of it. It is what it is. Okay, where did I put my 360 camera? Oh, it's over there because I was in the machine. You said hi, some sort of fad. I take it as being ignored in chat. I don't know. I'm splitting my attention poorly, so I do apologize. So, hey, Carter's Games. Oh, you got the check mark. That means you're fancy. All right. So, let me go work on the bill machine real quick. We hid the money, so it's good to go. Just as long as you guys are cool and don't tell the IRS. So we got that going for us. Yeah, let me go work on the bill validator. Yeah, so some of these are like buttons that say hi. So getting a business loan nowadays. Don't know. Okay. Charge said hi, not you. Okay. I think I responded. Carter's Games has a verified YouTube account, which means he's extra important. I mean, you're all very important, but it means he's extra important because he has the super check mark. So we'll see how good this 360 camera looks once it ends up at the editor. So push the pop-up button. Okay, yeah. I figure it was kind of like an automatic thing. So we've had a problem here. People are coming in with very soggy bills and they're getting jammed in the bill acceptor. I'm pretty sure it's down. We'll see. Did I make any money off that ATM? One tried to scam it. We've had people come in with tools. I've done a couple videos that got delisted because the one gentleman came in and he got in a, oh, it's working for me. He got in a state of undress. Let me put it that way. And I made fun of him in a YouTube video, and Mr. YouTube did not like me talk about his state, and they demonetized the video and they put it as an 18+ video, even though there was nothing super objectable about it. It's just what it is. I do not, no, we have it taken care of by a third party. They get the cut. I was supposed to get a cut and then they changed their policy. I was making maybe an extra $50 a month. It is very busy, so that is cool. Crap. So, all right. So here we are. We'll look at the amount of quarters in here, and it's pretty low. We'll look at the amount of bills in here. It's pretty not bad. So I'm gonna take these out, set them down here, or do the little move where I check it. But the problem is Shane did not put the little screw tab in it, and because the screw tab did not go back in it, it will be somewhat unreliable. But it's easy for Shane to get into it and access. So, all right. Do you know Keenan from Following Keenan YouTube? Do you know if he's just done with YouTube? Eric, I hate to break this to you, but Keenan Gruder, Following Keenan from YouTube, he passed away about 2 to 3 months ago. My cameraman, Eric Davis, because his camera guy and my camera guy were the same person, and Eric also worked did his editing. I'm very sad to report that he passed away several months ago. So if you're not seeing content, that's why. If you get on Facebook specifically, his wife is on there intermittently giving updates and letting people know. Thankfully, the Illinois State, the Laundromat community did get together, and they've been helping his widow, his wife, with the Laundromat. So yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, it's truly terrible. It's an absolute disaster. Yeah, Eric, my cameraman, just was beside himself. I think he's still very upset about it. I did not know Keenan super well. Kept putting it off, saying I'm going to come out and do a video with you, and it never happened. And I was literally probably 2 weeks from doing a video with him, and I got the terrible news that he had passed away very unexpectedly. Yeah, and there's always rumors with this stuff. From what I understand, it was just a heart attack. I don't know what's going on. Unfortunately, like if you guys are in watch content, Mark Ferguson from Invest 4 More, he owns some laundromats. He passed away as well. So that's definitely given me a pause about my health. I've taken some testing and stuff. So far, so good. I'm not doing too bad. I have slightly high I shouldn't say slightly high blood pressure. I have high blood pressure. So I've started taking, I started before any of this stuff happened, but I've been taking medication for it, and I've also lost, if you watch my first YouTube video, between then and now, I've lost about 60 pounds. So, so I've been trying to do better with my health. I'll probably do some more things here soon. Just talking to my wife and some other medical people about what other things I can do. So I got some ideas, but we'll see. I don't want to become a fitness channel, but I want to live. You headed out? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. So, yeah, I started off, I was at like 310. I'm down to 250. Like, I'm happy to talk numbers. I'm at 250-ish now. But I also went from, I don't know, doing 50-pound flies to where last week I was able to do sets of 220 pounds, which according to ChatGPT is pretty decent for a 39-year-old man. So I'm trying to find my keys. I'm trying to improve all my numbers. I want to be able to improve all my metrics. There's some other things going on too. I want to improve as well. But yeah, so my strength is great. So I don't know how much muscle mass I've gone beyond losing 60 pounds. I would like to say, hey, I've also got 20 to 30 pounds of muscle, but I also know my creatine levels suck. So there might not be that 20 to 30 pounds of muscle that I'd hope for. So I don't know, but I can do flies and chest presses. If I get my caffeine in and some pre-workout, I can also do pretty well on my chest presses and just my normal curls, like not preacher curls, but free weight curls. My last best set, I can do about three sets of 15 with a 15-second cool down of 45 pounds each arm. So I hear that's not terrible for a guy almost 40. It's not fantastic. The flies are much higher. I might be in the top 10% for curls, but top 3 to 5% for flies. So yeah, Bryn's pretty fly for a laundry guy. Sounds a song pun. Yeah, you and like 3 other guys are my music guys. Sunday Soggy Foot. I can't remember your name. Sunday Foggy Notions. I got another guy named Soggy Bottom that messages me. He might be the other guitar guy. But I've been doing a lot of AI-based stuff with music, and I'm absolutely thrilled. So. Oh, shoot. I didn't get the ones. Dang it. All right. Going back out, because we got some ones I need to get. Big 50. Karen, the lady that works for me, Karen, she swears to me that my 50 to 60 will be the best years of my life. Because I've said to her, I'm like, it feels kind of downhill now. She's like, oh no, my 40s were the best. My kids were kind of like seriously growing up, and I didn't have to deal with kid stuff anymore. Which, okay, well, I'm going to deal with kid stuff for the next 7 years. So, as my youngest is 3, so, and she is absolutely crazy. I'll set the camera down here. Get the flashy money grab. Hopefully it looks cool on the 360 camera. So, not doing too bad. The coin collection is definitely stronger than the bill collection today. But it's still all right. We've been lagging behind on our restocking. I saw an order come in while I've been here at the laundromat. I've been here for a little bit of time. And it's almost 5. So, hi, Michelle. Yeah. Yes, I still have not watched Where Brother Art Thou. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? I know I've listened to the song. It's pretty good. Sorry guys, I'm still much more into 80s metal. Did you watch the Black Sabbath concert Sunday? If you say no, I'm going to be disappointed in you. It was awesome. The guy everybody that says I look like, Billy Corgan, he was at the concert playing with KK Downing from Judas Priest and KK Downing and Tom Morello, which I thought was pretty cool. If I has one of them, I'd always have sign money every day of the week. Would have two, one for Andres, one for chips and candy. So, so if you'd have a snack machine and a drink machine, because I do have two snack machines, and I do have one drink machine. The other drink machine is on the fritz. It actually, the compressor went out in one of my videos. Yeah, I don't know. Why is that shaking? Oh, it's the washer on the other side. So, yeah. I get you. Super cool. Did not great on snacks. That's okay. See if we did good on coins. We'll also do a collection. It'll be in my YouTube, long format YouTube video. We did a collection on my expired machine. It did really well. So, had a mind of its own. No worries. Ooh, that's a bunch of crap in there. Dang it. That has a bunch of like lint. So, all right. So I'll leave my camera out here, but I'm gonna go get the magic keys to open up this other machine. I'll set the camera right up there. We still gotta throw quarters in the machine and do a count, which we'll do in a little bit. All right. I haven't really had people stick around too much. The laundromat looks pretty good. Girls came in and cleaned earlier and did a pretty good job, so I'm happy about that. All right, so that's where that is. Do you have to use that money to order more soda and chips, or do you just go to the food store? I go to the food store and pay for food, and then I get to keep the difference because I own these machines. These were both $800. This was not too good of a deal. That's a row, which was a deal. This is another snack shop, which is not much of a deal at $800, but I wanted one for another YouTube video, so rather than getting a deal, I just bought it for the clicks. So probably not the smartest move, but it was a move nonetheless. We don't do collections on this machine hardly ever, because honestly, I lost the keys. We'll try and check this. This machine, once again, is as old as I am. So, oh, we got some bills in here. This is very difficult to pull out. Take this camera, I'll put it here. We'll do a POV video as if you were a chip. We'll try that, Mr. Editor. Hopefully it won't make your life miserable. Yeah, I mean, it's a great machine. It's just, you know, 1980s, probably pre-Atari Logic. We could pull this open and see the processor in there. And it's probably going to be an Intel 808 or a ZX80. It's going to be something not fancy to make our dollar. But, you know, the machine's paid itself over 100 times. Your mom said yes, but she's trying to sleep. Is this for the parental consent form? Because I don't have the paperwork on me, unfortunately. because it has to be like a legalized signature page. It says, "Oh, I'm fine with my kid appearing on social media for profit." Oh, I locked it. Got a little bit of money there. I locked it and I left that out. So, yeah, my IQ drops severely when I film. So. Working okay for you?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you need more quarters? Okay.
I have
I need both my hands to do actual work. Okay. How much do you need?
11.
Oh, 11? Okay.
I was going to dry it.
Okay. Here.
Sometimes I usually just
Yeah.
wash them. I have a dryer at home, but
Yep. 1, 2,
thanks.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoot. Okay, let me get more. 9, 10, 11, and a couple extra for good measure, just in case. All right.
Appreciate it, man.
Oh, no, appreciate you coming. There you go. Thanks. All right, cool. What were we doing? You guys are gonna have to remind me. We were unlocking the machine so I could put the change thing in. So, at my apartment, you have to load my card, $2 to wash, $2 dry. Yeah, that's pretty common in most apartment laundry rooms, laundromats. Is the wash cost and the dry cost will be the same. So, oh, yeah, you would know my regulars at this point more often than I would probably, Sean. You did not recognize the gentleman from across the street because that was before your time. For reference, and I mean, I don't want to specifically out him, but Sean is our guy that watches the cameras at the laundromat. He's been a great help. I still need to figure out how to send you some money. I owe you. All right, cool. So now we've got vending money. We're gonna go through and then we can do the bill count for the regular machines. Quietly close this. There. Just in case. Our card reader still too much to implement? They're very quickly becoming not too much. So I need to do it? Yes. All right. So we're gonna do our ones. This is vending. This is both snack machines and my drink machine. $64. Cool. So we're gonna drop this over here and then we're going to reset the machine. If you guys want to give me your guess on snacks. Laundroworks sucks. I like Laundroworks, but oh shoot. They recently sold to Sense. I'm hoping that they keep the quality system. A simple reader makes more sense. I understand that, but from my standpoint, there is no simple system. That's unfortunately, that's my theory, but take it or leave it. When we do a rebuild, we will do a system like Laundroworks. I have a friend in North Carolina. You might know him, Luke and Lee Williford. They make their own Laundroworks type system. Ooh, a viewer from Chile. Grand salutations from Chile. Oh. What the heck? Oh. Dang it. Do me a favor, Dean, and make sure that link works. I'll check out First Data, but I like the idea of an internal economy card because I love the idea of customer retention and big rewards. Because I want to be able to remotely give people a year of free laundry without having to run the show. So we're at 629 times 25. I know I have people that complain about this. We have nickels and dimes here. That goes to the total. 157 plus 64. So we're at 221.25. So, do I pay for the machines themselves for the place you keep them at? I own this location. So I'm not debt free at this point. I owe a bank a mortgage. Well, actually it's a private lender, but I owe a private lender 70,000-ish, and I'm making payments of, yeah, we'll clean these up. I'm making payments to him of $750 per month. I think it's a 20-year loan at 8% interest. So it's a pretty good loan. Pretty good guy too. Hey, Dean, do me a favor and make sure that Discord link is valid. So if you guys want, more behind the scenes stuff, go check out our Discord. It is free, but I want to make sure that permalink works because we paid for it through server boosts, but I've been getting connection timeout and different problems. It's very odd. Oh, it's valid? Great. Good to hear. Oh man, I'm so... My office does not have air conditioning, so when I'm in here, it's like 90 degrees. When I'm out there, it's like 70 degrees. So it feels great out there, but not in here. All right, almost got our money picked up. Cool. All right, awesome. All right, so here's one of my favorite parts, the big money count part. So I'll move this. I'm going to move this over. We're going to retrieve our magic money. Once again, you guys are cool. We're not going to tell the IRS or anybody else that asks. Yeah, do me a favor, hit the like button and consider sharing the video on social media. Good to hear, Noble Visions. Can people watch the security feed on Discord? Yes, you can. Let me see if it'll turn off the screensaver. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so what happens is I actually have some cameras that will stream here, and then Sean is one of the guys that watches the feed. So I got a camera here, got a camera here, got 4 cameras here. This is the one that usually gets run. I need to put another camera on here. So the deal is, if you guys want to watch this live stream, you just get on Discord and it runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We shut it down right now because I guess my internet service is having a hard time doing the YouTube live stream plus the Discord live stream at the same time. So I have to kick it back on. We dropped Spectrum because Spectrum was charging me $150 a month. I went with Verizon up there. They've got, it's a 5G solution, and it is a whole $50 a month. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Because I want a chair. So this is how fancy I am, guys. Oops. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. We actually have my nicer microphone on here. I'm going to make a chair. There. That's the fancy chair that I made. All right. So I got my 360 camera here, live streaming here. So, yeah, it's a mobile bonder. I didn't want to pay $150 a month to Spectrum. And I'm still miffed at Spectrum. I mean, if we have someone working for Spectrum, you want to send me an apology, maybe I'll consider it, but you let one of my tenants disconnect my security system here at the laundromat. And I'm upset about that still. I don't think that filtered the money correctly. Yeah, it's a mobile internet connection. Oh, it's a mobile internet connection. It's not like fiber or anything. Hand on mic. Is it, should be. Oh, wait. It's flopping around in my t-shirt. Yeah. Let me know what it is. My shirt is progressively getting sweatier, and it's causing the microphone to slip and just mess up. So that's what's going on. Yeah. Real complicated answer. If I would reclip it to the outside of my shirt, it would work better. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, anyway, we're using mobile internet because I guess I could switch to Horizon Internet. They're a fiber provider out of Canada. They've got fiber internet service here in Chillicothe, so I guess I could switch to them. I just don't think about them. But Spectrum screwed me over because, you know, my cameras work off of the internet, my phone service, like everything in this building works off of the internet. And they let one of my tenants upstairs, who I'm, you know, had a good relationship with, they let him disconnect the whole entire facility. Rather than disconnecting his internet, they disconnected the office internet. And I called them and said, hey, look, my credit card processing's down, or the ATM processing's down, everything's down, cameras, whatever. And they're like, oh, we're sorry, but we can't actually reconnect you to the internet at all. You're going to have to come to our office 30 miles away. I can't send Karen or anybody else in the company. This is a lot of money. Dang, this is awesome. I can't send anybody else in the company. I personally have to go down there and do it to switch it back on into my name because my tenant accidentally disconnected my internet. And I'm sure he just said, oh, this is for, 92 South Walnut Street. Please disconnect it. And rather than them seeing that there were 3 separate internet connections here, they just removed the first one, which was for my business. And then they made it practically impossible to reconnect. So I told them to go screw yourself. I'm going to get somebody else. And their statement to me was kind of like, well, you're not going to get anybody else. So I had Verizon do it. Let's try to go here. So that's what happened. Terrible. Yeah, fiber would be the best, but I have to set it up with them. The Spectrum internet was good, but my tenants disconnected, along with the. What do you do with loose change? We're recycling. What's it like? Laundromat? No, you're watching my daily activities or one of my weekly activities from here. So, I mean, I like it. Okay, so we got 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s. That's a really crinkled bill. It will probably have errors. 1, 5, 10. What do I do with the loose change? It'll go. I think I answered it, but we'll put it back in the change machines now that has been counted. We check the bills versus the change. The change will effectively be income from 3 days. The bills are from approximately 1 week because I would have been here last Monday, most likely, and I would have pulled the bills out. So, yeah, Spectrum. Spectrum can be good. It can also be bad. I've had good things and bad things with Verizon. I've had good things and bad things with all of them, but Spectrum just really seems to be having nothing but problems. And it's like, okay, well, we can talk about it on social media, and if you guys want to fix your problem, let's go for it. And it's a customer service problem that they can't put the internet back in my name, and it's literally just a switch. All they had to do, like, I still had my router here, or my internet modem, they just had to turn it back on. But they couldn't do it till I verified who I was, and I really need internet service. So that's ludicrous. So I switched to Verizon, and I went from $150 a month to $55 a month. And it's a little bit slower on the upload side. We went from like 50 meg upload to 20 meg upload or 15 meg upload. So the upload side's a little slower, but my download speed is about the same. My download speed right now is like 350 megs a second, and with Spectrum, it was like 500. So it's not much of a difference. I'm not watching Netflix or anything here. Yeah, the upload's important for the camera, but I'm also saving $100 a month. So choices. 5, 1. Official Colin Laris Boudia. I have no clue what that means. I'm not even sure what language that is. We'll say it's Filipino, but I'm probably wrong there too. $8 gig for $100, crazy cheap. Yeah, we have some areas that have super cheap internet. Some areas near me, like in Circleville, kind of by my car wash, I get super cheap internet. But we actually, I probably should call Horizon to see about their fiber. We had Time Warner Spectrum, and we dropped them because they got up to 150 per location, and we don't need a lot of download speed for the car washes. So we just went to 2 separate Verizon 5G systems. They've been very reliable. I've been very happy. They've been every bit as reliable as Spectrum, because Spectrum would go down like once a month. So Verizon goes down maybe once a month, half a time, every other month. So maybe a little more reliable, but we went from 150 to 55 a month. So. And they have not raised the prices on me. Spectrum has this deal where you have to call in and argue and say you're going to quit, and then they give you a discount or whatever. It's really a ludicrous business model. I hope SpaceX destroys them. And they probably will, because you just need, I like Starlink. We have Starlink at the roofing company. It's worked very well for us too. All right, cool. All righty. So we're going to switch this over. Take this. Try this. Yeah. That's intentional. I don't know if you guys realize that, but that's a sales tactic by Spectrum to delay and do everything. I realize, it's business. It's hard to make money in business, but I'm really not a fan of a lot of this short-term thinking of let's just eke out, 5 to 10% increase this quarter and screw all of our customers over. Because somebody's going to build a much better mousetrap, and they're going to eat your lunch because of your super short-term thinking. All right, you want to give me a guess on this, guys? Shoot. I see Nick Stevens says, how much is here? I don't know. Give me your guesses. There's $2 here. There's $36 here. Yeah, I have not canceled my Planet Fitness memberships. All right, 109 and 1 so far. We're pretty good. This is the last stack of ones. 190 and 1, so that's a good sign. If I can get 200 or over in ones, that's usually a very good pace. So, down a little on vending income. Crap. We'll run this through again. I've got to error correct. I did 5s as 2s. Yeah, fitness memberships are a very interesting world. All right, let's run these through. We'll be accurate. running these through this once because I totally screwed it up because I ran the 5s as 2s. We ran them twice. Now we're on track, 5:15. Okay. Dang it. Must be this humidity. We were doing so good. Nice, 775. We're already doing good, and we've got a good stack of 20s here. Membership system can work at laundromats too. I've talked about it, but here's the problem. Your customers would just spend as much effort to give their membership to everybody else. They have found that that's very accurate. You can limit cars by their license plate. You couldn't do that with a laundromat, so that's where the intricacies are. I think it's a good idea, but I think it would fail in the real world. Nice, 16:15. Wow, that's totally awesome. Great. How old's that machine? I just need to clean it out. It's 3 or 4 years old. And Cassida could send me a new machine. Would not be opposed to that, guys. Got a pretty good relationship with the company that makes these machines. I'm sure I'm their #1 sales guy. Hello, Alexis Loans. All right, we're going to go restock the change machine. So in this bucket, we've got probably close to $1,000 worth of quarters. So that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, let's, just in case somebody comes in the office. Here. We'll do this very strategically. We'll use a lot of strategy here. We're going to put the big bills, in the freezer. And our little bills will be here. So if they come in and they try to rob me, they'll get all the little bills, Mr. B style, but we know there's only $200 there. Meanwhile, up here, there's $1,400. So I'm using my brain. Can someone let my wife know? That's a joke. My wife thinks I'm relatively intelligent. Yep, and check out investmentjoytraining.com. I think we still may have the July special. If you want training, coaching, and help directly from me for starting a business, we got some very affordable options on there to help you guys get started on your journey to owning your first laundromat, car wash, and whatnot. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I realized somebody, the kid could run back here and rob me, but I don't think he will. I also think he would know he's on camera, so. Get my tools. All right, cool. I'm just not doing a good job. Crap. I knew it was going to happen. Okay. Here, you just have to watch this view, which is terrible. There. Now that's restocked. Lock it up. We'll have a radiator in the middle of the room just that has no AC. because radiator would have to be hooked up to a boiler and chiller unit, and we don't have a boiler or chiller unit here. Well, I mean, we technically have a boiler for the hot water for the laundromat, but the problem is it's not connected to anything else because the line's been abandoned. And yeah, it would be much cheaper to just put in a ductless mini split, which if I want to spend $1,000, I could put in a ductless mini split, but it's going to be there to serve me and nobody else, which is not, I think, prudent to spend $1,000 so I can be warm one day, or cold or warm 1 day a week when I'm in here collecting money. Because my cleaning company is in and out of here, and they keep the door open. So that's my thought process. Here's some quarters. Thanks for coming. Appreciate your business. It's good to hear. All right. Cool. All right, so I'm going to finish up the stream. If you guys have any quick questions that I can answer, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Once again, I can't remember where I put my camera. It's there. There's my camera. Probably should put a tracker or something on it so I don't continue to lose things. Otherwise, somebody's going to help themselves to it. Hi, Terra Nova and Alan. All right, cool. All right, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to head out here and go home and swim in my really fancy above ground pool. Don't mean to brag. It's awesome. And we filmed for 1 hour and 13 minutes. And this thing is working so freaking well. I need to get a sponsorship spot from them. All right, so we ended the count at 16:15. As an editor note, I stopped the stream. Someone's outside cussing. Don't forget to turn back on the feed. That's a good idea. Now, this actually has like vacuum suction, so when I close it, it will suck the air out to provide a better seal. And if I forget to do it, it causes a problem. So how do you know which laundromat you should buy? Demographic study and competitor analysis. When I talk about coaching and training, that's something that we go over. The average area, and average is a real broad term, the average area needs 1 laundromat per 7,500 people. So you have to be able to sit down and get on a computer system and quantify whether it needs a laundromat or not. I don't know, I've run into several people who bought a laundromat in a town of 500 people, and they assume that all 500 people need to use a laundromat, and that's not true. That's not accurate at all. So, guard sale monster, 518. Yeah, an Apple tag or something like that would be good. Yeah, on Eastern Standard Time, so 8:15 was most likely correct. Yeah, so Dean put a permalink in there. You want to participate in the free Discord, watch my camera feed, play detective. Might send some money your way if you catch a criminal, but Wolfie is doing a pretty good job of that. There's our camera feed. So, anything up and coming stream wise? What's next? I don't know. I probably should do a daily. I want to get to a daily stream. There's one available at 100K, but they have 2.9 Google reviews. Good. That means that they suck and they don't do a good job. So there's the ability to do better. But the question is, are they really worth $100,000? If they suck and their equipment's terrible and they have no customers, then what's the value? You could do a Danny method, which would be calling the landlord and asking to rent it off of them, the landlord. So Danny's system is very, very good. He does, long-term leasing. It's a very good system. So that's an opportunity. I like seller financing. That way you can take over a potential, partially profitable business without having to go to the landlord. That's a possibility there too. So, yeah. I don't know. Everybody's getting on the Discord. I guess you get a free shout out then, huh? Although I'm not showing the chat feed because that would be ripe for problems. Yeah, cool. All right. Hey, Michael, in. All right, so. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching my live stream, and check out investmentjoy.com if there's a business idea that you have or something you want to partner with me on. You can reach out to me that way. Otherwise, check out the Discord link, discord.gg/investmentjoy. That should be our new perma link if you want to. I'm on there. One time, I think I'm still like the top 3 user on there, so I do spend a lot of time chatting. Old school from the AOL days, which shows my age. So, all right, thank you all so much. I appreciate every single one of you. You're all very important, and if I can do this, I promise you can do it too. So thank you guys so much for watching.